Sylvester Stallone was taking his driving test, but being the type of guy who never studies, he hadn't prepared at all. To pass the exam, he decided to focus on the guy sitting next to him who was diligently studying. In one swift motion, he yanked the desk away from the guy, giving him a look that said it all. The young man immediately backed down, quickly clearing the way for Stallone to copy his answers. But it didn't stop there. During the photo portion of the test, Stallone performed a set of slick moves that left the photographer totally baffled.
Sir, what are you doing?
Next, Stallone went to sign up for the next part of the exam but was told the next road test wouldn't be available for another 5 weeks. He didn't panic, though. Without a hitch, he calmly used his influence and slid some money to the woman behind the counter, who expertly took the cash and tucked it into her shirt.
Well, this is strange. Looks like there's an opening early next week. That's a learner's permit. You can use that to practice.
This is good for ID.
It's just like a regular license.
Hearing this, Stallone grinned ear to ear. The real reason he was getting his driver's license wasn't for the car, it was to get an ID that would allow him to open a bank account, which would serve as his launchpad for a comeback. As the former second-in-command of a notorious New York crime family, Stallone had spent 25 years behind bars, taking the fall for his gang. Now out of prison, he was expecting some respect. But instead, when he returned to the gang, the old boss had plans to throw him under the bus. The boss had even stationed 2 bodyguards behind him and sent his son, Jack, to make his presence known.
Have a seat.
At the head of the table.
That ain't the head, that's the ass.
Stallone was instantly annoyed and nearly blew up right there, but out of respect for the old boss and their history, he held back his anger, ready to hear an explanation. But when the boss simply gestured to Jack, saying he was now the new second-in-command and that Stallone should talk to him, Stallone immediately saw where this was going. The people around him were playing games, but he stayed calm, curious to see how they would handle it. At first, Jack was polite, saying he had a great opportunity for Stallone to head to Tulsa and expand the family business. But Stallone, a seasoned vet, saw right through it. They were planning to kick him out. So, Jack dropped the act.
There's nothing left for you here. I'm sorry, but time just doesn't stop because you fucking went away.
The tension in the air was thick, but Stallone didn't care about playing their petty games. Instead, he walked straight up to his old boss. In that moment, all the sacrifices he'd made over the past 25 years, the lost family, the years spent in prison, felt like they were for nothing. Filled with disappointment, Stallone officially declared war on his old boss.